our guest today will remain anonymous, right? And this person is still serving the back part of their federal sentence from home. You know, what's happening particularly in the Federal Bureau of Prisons, is that certain individuals that meet certain criteria are eligible for home detention, so they can serve the last several years of their sentence while at home wearing an ankle. But what kind of struck me as I've been talking to him is the different minds. So again, we would like to thank you for coming on the show. It means a lot to us.
Not a problem. I'm here to answer any of your questions, see if I can help anybody out there.
Absolutely. Well, if you could kind of walk us through the first mindset, and that was, once you got the target letter, or you knew that you were going to have to self-surrender to federal prison, what was going through your mind, and what were some of the fears or concerns you had in your mind before you actually self-surrendered to the BOP?
Your mindset is crazy, at that point. I guess the biggest wake-up call is when you walk into the marshals the first time, and they fingerprint you. Then the probation meets with you and takes your passport. The mindset of, okay, this is really going to happen. I'm going to leave and go to federal prison. It's and you don't know what to think of, what to expect. There is no, that I knew of, book 1, 2, 3. This is the process. This is what's going to happen. You don't know, really what to expect next. That's the hardest. That is by far the hardest part. And the biggest thing, people should always be, mindful of, that I worked very hard at, is unfortunately your family, your loved ones are going through the same process. And it's, if anything, harder on them, because they just don't know what to expect. They don't know what's going to happen to their loved one, that's going in the federal system. And so those days leading up to being sent to one of the detention centers to start were terrible, to say the least. The unfortunate part, a lot of times, a lot of people, and I was a little guilty of it myself, crawling in a bottle. The biggest thing I can say to anyone, don't be tempted by doing the wrong things. Spend as much quality time as you can with your family, and just prepare them that everything's going to be fine. It's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine, and everybody's going to work together.
So, now your particular crime, I'll characterize it as white collar and very, very nonviolent. How was it to wear handcuffs and all that? Was that were you in a position?
It was beyond tough. I mean, when they transport you the first time and you're in a bus handcuffed, and again, you're scared to death. You don't really know what to expect. You see some of these crazy movies on TV, and you don't know what the violence is. You don't know. You really just have no idea what to expect. And the first time they handcuff you and take you into the detention center and put you in a cell, and you sit there for 3 or 4 hours while they process you, and then assign you to a bed. And in my case, by the time they got me upstairs, it was late at night, and everybody was already in their rooms, cells, whatever you want to call them. And they put you in one with a guy you don't know, and it's like, okay, here we go. This is my new reality. It's like anything else. You just accept it. It's not the end of the world.